Yeah, you can see the influences of particular games very strongly. There's some, like, Ocarina of Time. I don't think you've ever played that.
No, I've never
Someday,
played
someday we're going to play that, actually. I'm going to say it now.
Thing?
We're going to play that.
Alright.
Because you'll see Ocarina of Time in so many games you've played. Because it was so big.
Which ones are... What do you mean so big?
It was a big deal when it came out. It was very influential. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's much better.
Comedy.
Oh,
Lol.
I appreciated that.
We should go with Hermione to that.
Hermione?
Yeah.
Which way should we go? This way?
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
They shouldn't be in this girl's common room.
Yeah, wow, what are they doing? So inappropriate. I'm not even going to talk to that guy. What was he doing standing out the side of the girls' common room? Yeah, like if you look at lock-on in 3D combat games, Ocarina of Time popularized that.
Really?
I think there was a game that came out before, but no one had really played it. Ocarina of Time did that essentially first. I don't want to say definitively it was the first game to do it, but it was certainly the one that everyone were inspired by. Because it was a big deal when it came out, because it was the jump to 3D.
Yeah.
For adventure games, and there were a lot of things that came with that, like combat, for instance. In the 2D Zeldas, combat would be you click the button and your sword swings in front of you. And if that's a top-down view, you're pretty much right. You can handle that.
Yeah.
But when it came to 3D, it doesn't really work in the same way, because you have that whole other dimension of movement, I suppose.
Yeah.
And also, you want to make it a bit more... Am I supposed to talk to Harry just for...
No, you went up into the room again.
Oh, so I'm not... Did I go the wrong way?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that, everyone.
People are ripping their dicks off.
Oh, God. Yeah, so... When the jump to 3D happened, they basically... Oh, I see what I did. Alright. They basically realized that... For cinematic's sake, it couldn't just be... You just stand in front of an enemy and slash over and over again with the same slash.
Yeah.
They had to do something more. And they found that... With the way the camera worked... that was actually another... That was pretty much the most important thing. 3D cameras in games were not developed back then. Like, they were not really a thing. Because no one had to deal with a 3D camera terribly much.
Yeah.
But the lock-on camera in Zelda essentially meant that the combat could look really cinematic, you could parry around them, and you can sort of dodge and stuff, and it was kind of more... You wouldn't ever lose the enemy, because you'd be locked on. The camera would always have a really good view of you and the enemy, and it would ensure that. And pretty much every action game you play nowadays has a lock-on. And, yeah, it's...
We're gonna have to talk to that.
Oh, fine. Yeah, and, like, there's other stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe someday I'll do a bit of a video on it, actually. That'd be pretty interesting.
Go downstairs to the Grand Hall.
Alright, well, sorry, man.
This is the first, like, the Grand Hall and
all the way down?
First two, yeah. I think it's maybe, oh, great. You have to do the dark arts first.
It's okay. But yeah, maybe I'll do a video someday, because it was a big deal. I mean, I wouldn't call it the best Zelda game, but it's probably the one that's had the most impact on the entire industry, I think.
It was the most innovative.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first one was also one of the first games with a save function, which is a pretty big deal as well.
Oh, yeah. God, I'm so glad.
Imagine if we didn't have saves to this day. That would be something.
Around the time, like, that I started playing video games is when it... Well, it was before then, but...
Yeah.
It was, you know...
This doesn't seem like the Defense Against the Dark Arts Hall. Am I going the wrong way? Is that...
This, it was so cool going down this hallway, because this hallway was in the first game.
Ah.
That's where you go to, oh god.
No.
I'm blanking on the name.
Oh, no.
The town nearby.
Rivendell.
Yeah,
That's the one. Oh, I don't know about this.
I wonder if there's something
I wonder
there.
if there's a door there. Could there be a door?
Switch to Ron, see if you can see anything.
Yep. Is it just Ron that can open these?
Yeah. Can you hear that music? Oh, that was something special. Yeah, save functions. Boy.
That was... And it was also... Maybe the first open world game, I guess? I'm not really... Oh, I guess...
Ocarina of Time.
There were a lot
Did I get a 3D re-release recently?
It did on the 3DS, yeah. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was essentially the same. Sorry. Not by a lot. They improved the textures. The one thing I'll say about the 3D re-release was some of the areas that were really sort of mysterious and ominous, they kind of lost a lot of that when they redid it, because they made the textures that were before like really gritty and dark and just kind of ugly.
Yeah.
They made them like lush green and stuff.
Oh.
And like, I mean, the main one I can think of is the Forest Temple, which was, I had to ask my neighbor, who was maybe like 18 at the time, to play that dungeon for me because it was too scary.
Really?
Just the atmosphere of it and the music was so creepy. I couldn't handle it at the time.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. But in the re-release, I mean, obviously I'd aged a bit, so it wasn't scary for me anyway. But
yeah, a bit.
But well, slightly aged. It just didn't have any of the same feel to it. It was just sort of, this is a pretty looking foresty area,
Yeah.
instead of this is like a dark, dangerous, dungeon type thing. And it lost a lot of that, but I think it was good in terms of, I wasn't actually learning how to fight earlier.
Hold R to...
Lock on. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and it's good that
You have to
people
kick them
that...
when they're down. As in, shoot them when they're down.
Oh, okay, that sounds pretty mean. Are they dead?
I think they did it all for you.
Oh, thanks. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, you've got it. If you press
Hurry up.
left trigger, it'll pull them over.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like, in terms of, like, preservation and that, and reaching a whole new audience that wouldn't have had it originally, like, that's a pretty big deal. And it's important, I'm very much a Zelda fan because I grew up with it as a child, but they were incredibly important in a lot of ways. And yeah, what I was saying before about open world, like the first Zelda was probably the first, at least like pixel-based open world experience, I want to say, because there was. Hello there.
Why are you in a little hut?
When I go like that, it's where it's
Freezing cold.
Yeah,
Does it
where
record sound?
it
There's a mic right here.
yeah.
Are you
That-
recording yourself?
Yes. That's okay. It's fine. You can talk now. I'll just stand still.
So the recording's ruined.
Yeah.
You fucking what, mate? You fucking what, mate? Cool.
No, it's still going to be hot after all that time.
Hey, you never know.
Do you appreciate this? I do.
Also, it's really, really cold outside.
I'm enjoying that.
Come on.
No, not like that.
It's Harry Potter 3 on the...
Yeah, we're playing Harry Potter.
You play my Harry Potter game?
This is
Yeah.
my childhood in this game.
Oh, that slide.
Did you ask
Look at
me
him.
should have played my Harry Potter game?
That is quite the...
Wow.
I paid $5 for that game, Paul.
That's okay.
Would you like to buy it off me, please?
Or $10.
It's
$6.
6. Well,
$6.
it's tempting. Do you want to buy it, Cushing?
No. We supposed to, I think, do you have to stand
I should probably
on
actually
one
do the
each?
puzzle. I was just enjoying the physics. Oh, what?
Oh, it
What?
needed more weight on it or something like
But-
that.
Wait, is it just not on the right spot? Is that the idea?
I think maybe it was just a bit far.
Hurry up, Ron. What are you
I don't have
doing?
the ironing board.
What are you doing, Ron?
I don't have the ironing board. Oh, okay.
Oh, seriously? Alright, that's fine.
I think so.
Should we keep talking?
Yeah. Okay. So
What was I saying? Yeah, open.
So, yeah,
Sorry
we were-
about that
we were
break,
briefly
guys.
interrupted.
We were, yeah. It was fine. Don't worry about it.
by my monstrous roommate.
It's not the nicest thing to say. You'll probably hear that.
I wanted to hear it.
I'm killing them all. Look. I was open world. I think was what I was saying.
Yes. Yes.
So
Should
yeah,
we just move this forward?
Yes.
Slid back.
yeah. The first Zelda was, I think, the first pixel-based open world thing. Like, I know there were sort of MUDs and things.
Pixel based open.
Oh, as opposed to like text adventure, you know, because text
okay,
adventures
okay.
were kind of.
I think you have to stand on each three of those things.
Okay. What's the camera recenter? Oh, it's right trigger. Is it? No.
Is that?
Oh,
maybe
maybe I have to do it for him. Maybe
No,
I do.
okay.
It looks like it, but maybe
I
not.
think maybe with Harry.
I'm
You
gonna
might have to
I'm gonna
climb
be
up some stuff.
Hermione. Sounds like a nice pasta, actually.
Hermione.
Yeah. We go for some Hermione.
Oh, it's a light puzzle.
Oh yes.
What a surprise.
Haven't had one of these yet. Oh wait. Oh, what are you doing? Oh man. Yeah. It was a pretty big deal when it came out because it was like they didn't. It was kind of a mystery. It was like they don't really do it nowadays, but so much of it was hidden away. Like there were the access to some. Oh, there we go. There was access to some dungeons that you had to set fire to a random bush, bearing in mind that most of the environment was made up of bushes and rocks and things. There was like one spot where you had to light a bush on fire and go down into a ladder underneath it.
Wow.
And it was like it was kind
in place if you want to switch to her.
Oh, okay. Maybe I will. Alright. Is that the right... Oh, I was just standing in front of
Yeah, you
it.
can.
I just got to redirect that one over there. Yeah, so it was like... It was kind of like a social experience, you know? You'd had to, You could discuss it with your friends. You could be like, I found this really cool secret last night. I mean, I'm disappointed I grew up after it came out, because that would have been such an awesome experience as a child.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had to run. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of things that series has done for the industry.
I think the closest thing that we've had to a groundbreaking game is Halo. I think that is probably.
What do you mean
the
by
one-
we? As in altogether?
Us as a generation.
Yeah, that was a very influential one, I guess. Yeah.
Probably at that ledge to your right.
Oh, yeah, I guess I can make that. Like even this jump thing here, I want to say. I mean, it might not be the origin of it, but Ocarina of Time did that as well. It didn't have a jump button. You did jumps by running at ledges. And I feel like that wasn't really a... Like, that's not really the most obvious way of solving that you'd expect, is
Yeah.
it? Like, yeah. Yeah, I guess Halo was...
Like,
Pretty
Halo
important.
did so many things that.
It had such a... I mean, the multiplayer is what people mainly talk about in Halo, but the campaigns were solid. And the lore is, frankly, pretty fascinating,
Yeah.
I gotta say. I mean, actually, we recently played, well, not terribly recently, I suppose, but we played through the Master Chief Collection because we'd never played...
We never played Halo.
We never
before.
played... Well, I'd played bits of every campaign of every Halo, but I'd never sat down and just played the campaign
Yeah.
to get the story. And we did that, like, over a huge marathon.
One of those things where you, when you flipendo it, that thing there.
Oh, that thing. Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, so it was like basically played through number 1 to number 4.
What are you doing? Just
Oh, I have to hit it from this side.
no,
I
it's
thought
on
I had
the
to get up.
ground.
I had to get up here, didn't I?
No, it's on the ground, isn't it?
Whoa.
If you hit him while he's down, he'll die.
I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, you want to.
I'm not a monster. This is Harry Potter.
We're going to introduce you to his family and.
Oh god. Go away. Yeah, it was good. I had a good time. I did find there were some minor issues, I suppose.
Paul and I played the like
The remastered.
we basically played them together.
Yeah, it was the two of us. We played essentially.
It
All
was
of them.
essentially both of us.
Yeah,
Paul all of it. Me.
I played
for
all, but
maybe
yeah.
like what 4/5 of it
most of it. Yeah.
over the course of a week, and it was really good. We had issues with the first one, but it was really
Yeah,
interesting
the main-
to see where like all of these modern
It was
game
also,
design things
like,
came from.
It was so different. Like even the issues we had with the first one were issues you didn't have with first person shooters
Yeah,
because they were doing different things than most first person shooters were doing.
yeah, that's true.
But the main issue we had was, I think, the remaster, because we tried using the remastered graphics, but it
Oh.
was so busy,
Yeah,
and it was incredibly hard to actually play. It was that busy. It was
yeah.
something. It was, yeah.
But I think like we had a lot of issues with the level design as well. That was a big problem.
Yeah, they
Now
were very.
you can jump across that ledge now. I think
Oh, okay.
the
Is that what I
barrier
did?
Disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Oh, it's here. Oh no, I think I missed one.
Okay. Now you can.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is gonna be tedious.
What do we? Oh, I think now you can just go down or something like that.
Wait, I did it.
Yeah. I think
What's
you
this
might-
one for then?
I think that was used. Oh.
I feel like all the lights have turned off.
Yeah, they have.
Have I?
But
Oh, did I do
Might
it?
have been.
I get. All
I
right.
think you did it.
Oh, is that it there?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, the level design.
The level
it
design
felt,
got very.
tedious,
Mm.
repetitive.
Yeah, the first game in particular.
Yeah.
But
But the second one,
the second one, basically,
that
yeah,
that fixed. I think did that fix every one of our issues?
pretty much. Yeah, it was.
Even in the
essentially-
remaster, the
Yeah.
remaster was
Unlike
stunning.
unlike the first one, the remastered looks pretty nice.
There's some kind of switch over there.
That's
Oh,
quite
yeah.
the zoom.
Yeah, good stuff.
You want to switch to the
Oh,
others.
this is first.
Gotta loot everything.
Oh man. Oh man. Come on, Harry, you can do it. But yeah, like Halo was pretty important. on the
yeah,
whole.
you can see why
Yeah. I mean,
why it's so popular, and I feel happy that I managed to. Like, it took me a long time. Took us a long time.
yeah,
but that
I'd never really.
we did it.
Yeah.
You wanna-
We do still need to play
What are you
Reach.
doing? Stand on the buttons. You're making me so mad.
I'm trying to talk and not play the game. Go away, Ron. No, what?
Oh,
What?
God's sake.
That was not
What are
my
they doing?
fault.
Do they-
Am I not? What?
Do you need a? Oh, do
I
you
just-
need a? Is there
Are
something
they
in the
just
box?
not
You need
doing
a-
it? Oh, do I actually need to just put a box on it? Alright.
Maybe. Can you? Oh yeah.
Oh, come on in. Oh man. Yeah, we haven't played Reach. Oh jeez, we haven't played Reach and we haven't played ODST. Oh my god, go
Does it-
sideways. Can I not push sideways? Is that okay? I guess I probably can't.
Oh, I think you need to go to the other side of the box.
Yeah, that's what I. Oh, let go. Just let go. Yeah, we need to play Reach and ODST still, but
Yeah. So
we'll get there.
at the time of recording, the remastered ODST has just come out on the Master Chief Collection. I think you might want to have Hermione on that pressure plate so Harry can do the.
Ah, so what you're saying
gymnastics.
is Hermione is a piece of worthlessness.
she's.
She can't do anything right. Oh,
Well,
Ron, what are you doing? Get up there. Oh man.
look, say what you will. I think this is an interesting game design thing. You know, controlling all three,
Yeah.
and you know, it's
Yeah.
it's a
I
bit
mean,
dumb
it's-
how they have.
It's been done a lot.
Oh
Where-
god! You
am
know
I
what you
doing
have
this
to do?
wrong?
You have to move the box first, so Harry can climb up, and then Ron will move it to cover the thing.
Ah, see, alright. That's okay. Yeah. I mean, this is like cookie cutter puzzle design. Like,
Well,
as it gets.
it was made for kids.
I don't think that's an excuse. I think kids can appreciate a well designed game.
Yes.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
I think kids could have something a little more engaging than this.
I think a
But I
lot
suppose
of
it's
the
better
love
than-
that I had for this game was because it was Harry Potter,
Yeah.
and that this
Oh, yeah, that was-
really it felt like a a magical world in this game.
Yeah, I get
Um,
that. It's also, but you're in the world of Harry Potter, something you love, which is
Yeah.
a big deal. There
That is
there were
important to
Disney
me.
games I used to love as a kid.
What Disney games?
Oh, on the PS1 I had a bunch. Actually, I won my PS1 in a competition on.
That's right. That's the one with the TV.
Yeah, it's got like a mini TV on it attached.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really neat actually. I won it on the Australian Channel 10, I think it was.
oh, is
TV show, Cheese TV?
Cube? Yeah,
It's an
that's
Australian
it.
show, but yeah, it was like a early morning kids
Cheese
TV show.
was so good. Was there also
Yeah.
like Toast TV?
Yeah,
or
that
something
came
like
later.
that?
Yeah, Cheese TV was like the earlier one.
Then there was Roller Coaster.
No, yeah,
That one
yeah.
I
I stopped watching after a certain point. I didn't have I did have siblings that kept watching it, I guess. So
yeah.
yeah, but
Nice.
no, I won a PS1 and a bunch of Disney games to go with it. So my PS1 collection is basically only Disney games. I just want to ask before I get confused. I'm going this way.
Up there.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I had. Oh god,
Nice one.
that's the one I have to dodge.
Yeah.
walk. Yep. Let me get it some distance. Oh, the lag is. It was frustrating to watch, but
You need to be locked on for it to.
you're right. That's fair. Yeah. So
I don't
most of
think
my
it's that bad.
yeah, that's all right. It works. If I'm locked on, it's okay.
I think that's pretty satisfying.
I like the effects. Oh, I was a bit slow on that one. Maybe we'll actually give it a break for a bit. We've been talking for a solid while,
Yeah, actually.
so we should probably finish up for here. I
Yeah,
think.
we've got a
Even.
Fallout announcement to watch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fallout 4. Well,
Jeez, it died. Hope nobody needed those pages in that book.
no, they didn't. It's fine. It'll be okay. There's a lot of just evil demon books in this.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're a
I think it-
established thing, but
I think it was made on a budget.
no, really. I don't know. I mean, it's not like every box looks exactly the same, and every vase looks exactly
Well,
the same, and every
I'm sort
chair
of
looks
coming to
exactly...
realize that a lot of the puzzles so far
Yeah,
are fairly similar.
I haven't been impressed by a puzzle yet. I think
I think I'm still enjoying this, and I think
Yeah.
I will.
we should probably continue, but we might take a bit of a break
Yeah.
if that's all the same to you viewers.
Yes.
So anyway, thanks for watching.
Yes.
you enjoyed.
Yes, I hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed this blast from the past.
From
ye,
some
ye
people's-
oldie past.
Some people's past.
Yes.
Not my past.
my past.
Not my
blasting
stinking-
my past.
My past
I
will
hope
be...
you enjoyed blasting my past. Good night.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, good night, but I'm not going to say that as well. So have a wonderful life in the time between.
Just have a nice life.
So,
yeah,
audience,
potentially. Yes.
I hope to have you hear from me again
Yes.
down the line,
Have a nice
and
life.
make the best of every life experience you can, and
Wow.
don't let anybody push you over like Harry Potter just broke his legs
Yeah.
doing. And
life.
before I go, Ron has a little something for you.
It's
You
quite
know what? I feel like Harry probably wants to get in on this.
he's out.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Okay, goodbye.